This place is fantastic. I can't wait to do another weather shot and show you the outside of this building. I'm here with Jesse and Myra. And who's this one down here?
This is Sedalia, my daughter.
How are you doing? You excited to be on TV?
Yeah.
You excited to go to school later today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she likes school. That's great. Okay, I got to ask about this place because Back of the Yards Coffee House, obviously an homage to the neighborhood that we're in the Back of the Yards. Tell us about how this community really rallied behind and started this place.
Yeah, so this was 19 years in the making. There was no coffee shop here before, and we asked the community for support, and online we got support from Indiegogo, raised a little over $17,000, and got some loans from the community, and so we've been able to open, yeah.
And I imagine, Myra, that help from the community has really turned into support from the community. They come in here. It's been busy all morning long. People really embrace having a coffee house here, right?
Absolutely. You know, I think it was very important for people to have a space to gather and meet. And unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of spaces like that in Back of the Yard. So now this has become a community hub. So we're very grateful for that.
And I got to ask you, because you have a menu back here, too, and we're going to talk about some of the items, maybe see a few of them, too. But my favorite is a vegetarian sandwich, which is called what?
The Sinclair. Yes.
And that is because of Upton Sinclair, right?
Correct. So Upton Sinclair wrote the book, The Jungle, which is cool because it takes place in Back of the Yards, and it talks a lot about the nasty meat conditions in the meat packing factories and the butcher houses. So we decided to call our veggie sandwich the Sinclair.
I like that and honor that. That's really cool stuff. All right, so talk about, you guys are on 47th Street here, right? A main hub. You got parking in the back, which is, of course, is important. And you have a little drink special for us today, right?
Yes, today's special is our café de olla, which is a traditional Mexican drink, Mexican spice, got cinnamon, and for today we have it for 99 cents for your friends.
That's a deal. We're going to put you out of business. 99 cents. There you go.
We want people to try it. It's something that's not traditionally not served at specialty coffee houses, but we do things a little bit different here.
Yeah, and I imagine that what makes this place, you know, because look, everyone loves going to their favorite coffee places. I'm not going to name the big corporate ones around town, but people should visit local coffee houses like this one and other ones in the neighborhoods, right, Myra?
Yeah, absolutely. And the cool thing is that by coming to support our local business, and you're not just supporting our coffee house, you're supporting a whole community. You know, $1 from every bag of coffee that we sell is reinvested into the community, into programs that promote peace and education back of the yards. Additionally, we hire locally. So when you come and spend $1 or $2 here, at least you know that you're giving back to a local economy. You're helping out more than just a small business.
That's wonderful. That's really great stuff, and we're going to learn more about Back of the Yards Coffee House in just a little bit. Guys, this building is awesome, this Back of the Yards Coffee House. This used to be a bar back when the stockyards were still open. They've converted it into a coffee house. I don't care what it is. It's cold. I'm going inside. And we're having a blast here, getting to know the owners of this place, but also the customers. Joanna, you just walked on in. Why do you love coming to Back of the Yards Coffee House?
I love coming to Back of the Yards Coffee House because it is a community-based organization that really provides opportunities not only through coffee, which coffee is love, but also through really working with the community and making sure that everyone feels at home here.
And your daughter's on her way to school. You guys have like matching infinity scarves, by the way. I like that. Really well done. All right, I'm going to sit down and chat with the owners here a little bit. Okay, Jesse and Myra, I've already had most of the jam deal. What is that again for folks to remember?
That's a café de olla, which means basically coffee made in a pot. Yeah.
All right, there you go. So that's 99 cents today. I had some regular coffee, and now you say that I probably had too much, right, Myra?
I think
I'm a little jittery. So you have decaf. I've never taken a sip of decaf coffee in my life. That'll come as no surprise to our viewers. You promise me this is good decaf coffee?
It's the best. That's the thing that we're most excited about because it's really delicious, and if you're a big hardcore coffee drinker, you won't taste the difference.
Right, because normally I have to stop right after the show or I'll never fall asleep. I'm about to try the first ever sip of decaf coffee I've had in my life. Let's take a sip. Oh, that's still got a rich flavor to that. Tastes like coffee.
There you go.
All right, I won't be so jittery. Myra, remind people about the connection that you guys have to the community. We heard Joanna mention it, but you guys fundraise to get this place off the ground, and you really are about your customers.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Jess and myself are both born and raised in Back of the Yards, and we've had a our whole lives we've been connected to the community, and so when we decided to take on this business, people were there to support us. So through crowdfunding, we were able to raise over $17,000, and what's really nice is that most of the contributions were $5, $10 contributions. So that just showed to us that people really did believe in what we were trying to do here.
That's awesome, and they continue doing that by being customers. Guys, I love the decaf, but enough of that. I'm going to have some of the regular stuff again. In a little bit, we're going to be talking about where they get their beans, and it's a really fantastic story about how they have a real connection with their farmers. Back at the yards, if you're not familiar with the neighborhood here on the south side, it's where the stockyards used to be, where all the animals used to come, and well, they came alive. They didn't end so much that way. And in fact, you guys, I had some of your decaf coffee earlier, but how do you actually spell it here when you order a decaf?
It's a DCALF.
Yeah, decaf. Get it, everyone? Okay, yes. That's a little graphic, but that's okay. That's the polite way of saying it. Jesse, got to ask, you guys have a really good relationship with the farmers too, right?
Yes, we import directly. We work with the farmers. We help them with, with their farming. We help give them better plants that are sustainable, that are not, that are resistant to the roya, which is a disease that hit them pretty bad. And that's one of the cool things, because you know where your coffee's coming from. We know the farmers, the names of the people where you get your coffee. It's not just from random place.
That's really important stuff. You guys are big on the community. I see you're doing a coat drive behind us. But if we look over there as well, these are your big donors to open up this place. You guys had a lot of donors that helped you guys out, and you honor the big ones here with mugs.
Yes, so we had a ton of support from the community. So we decided to honor the people who contributed with $200 or more to our, basically to help us open the doors by having these awesome mugs on our wall. So we call that our donor wall.
That's great stuff. Guys, cheers to today. What a wonderful day. Yep, grab a mug there. No decaf. There we go. Cheers to you guys. Back at the Arts Coffee House. Come on and visit on 47th Street.